Baby York.
Dad!
My lips don't even move.
Come on, boy.
Also, what am I stuck on?
Too late.
Oh. Dad? Dad? Anyway, hey guys, Masamaki 21 here with another installment to Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. Continuing from where I left off, I gotta redo this level because the recording that I previously did borked up, so now I gotta do it all over again. Thanks a lot. I don't even know who to blame. My capture card, I guess? It fucked up the recording, so anyway. Okay.
Dad? Dad!
I don't know.
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
I don't know what to say. I had a lot of good commentary the first time around, and now I don't know what to say because I did the recording like on Monday, and now it's Friday. I was actually gonna record this on Wednesday, but I was recording for something else on Wednesday, and the original one was gonna get uploaded on Monday, but the recording messed up, so I had to re-record, and I couldn't do it on the same day because it was already too late. And I was already working on something else. Stop calling for Dad. You can see him.
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
So I'm basically stuck here redoing about an hour's worth of gameplay. It's gonna be sped up a little bit, so you don't have to watch me do all this crap again. But there's a lot of walking in this particular chapter, and also we get to play as a different character, not including Baby York here, but a completely different character. So he just vanishes at this part because why not? I guess I got too close to him. Is it like the
Dad?
ghost in Grand Theft Auto 5?
Dad!
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
You're like the worst father ever. First, you run off without me. Secondly, where are my clothes? Why am I in my pajamas? If you're gonna take me for a walk through the forest, you gotta at least give me shoes. Dad? Dad? I don't even know why they do that, as if they expect you to go backwards. Like, there's nothing back there, so... I mean, for all I know, there could be something back there. I just don't bother to go back, because Baby York moves so slow.
Dad? Dad!
Come on,
Come on,
boy,
boy, or it'll be too late. Alright, we're here. And that's the end of it. Dad? Dad? What's happening here? I mean, I know what's happening here, but I'm gonna pretend like I don't, so I don't spoil it.
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
I wonder what's going on here. This looks peculiar. Oh no, whose hand is that? I wonder. Is it my mom? No, it's Emily. What happens if Emily is his mom?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? The way how you said that. Are you okay? Why? Why? I think the dog's name is Willie or Wally. I can't remember. I think it's Willie. Also, that's very creepy. Sugar donut. Sugar donuts will satisfy a small amount of hunger. I read it before it got off the screen. Ha. Or I read it after it got off the screen. Anyway, we're back in this room. And then there's the ladies who all died whispering things to each other. I want to know what they're talking about. Tell me. You don't have to tell York, just tell me. And then make him be the clueless one. Also, there's a... What's his name again? Kaysen. Forrest Kaysen. Or is it... It's Forrest Kaysen, right? Also, the faces on the kids right here. They look so, like, terrified. So the first time I looked up, or the first time when he looked up when I first did this recording, I didn't know what he was looking at. Second time around, I just noticed what it was. It was the reverse peace sign. Also, this tree is bleeding because why not? And then something happens.
Wake up. Grandpa,
I have to
hey.
close my window. Oh, God damn it.
Emily. Sorry, my dear, I must have fallen asleep.
That's enough napping for today. Tell me the rest of the story.
What?
Yes, of course.
You're a terrible granddaughter.
Our promise, wasn't it? Before
Hey, Grandpa, wake up! You've napped enough for the day, old man.
gift.
Tell me a story.
Wow. It's pretty.
Like, he's old. Let him sleep.
Protective charm. Like a signpost. It will help to lead you through your life.
A signpost?
One day, my dear, you will find
Why is that one particular picture cracked?
that the world is filled with contradictions.
Also, I just noticed he has one of the little red tree
When that day
seed
comes,
thingies. Why would you keep that?
how you respond, what you do, that will be the instant that determines the value of your life. This pendant will show you the way in that moment.
The value of my life?
Yes, child. I was close.
Of life. I have faith that you
I was close.
will be a woman who can make the right choices.
I think
Do you understand, Emily?
I think I said this originally. It would be nice if they made a game continuing from this one where you get to play as Emily Jr. Or yeah, Emily Jr. Emily Jr. I don't know how many Emilys there's
We
been.
come toward the climax. As the angel said, I was soon fated to meet him. What do you think of those dreams, Zach? So I do care for Emily.
What about you? We should take this opportunity and talk about this a bit.
So, if you guys remember from the last episode, we got kidnapped by Thomas. So,
I guess I've always been lucky when luck was needed. That's why I've been able to stay in business too. Although we have Willie to thank for finding this room, I suppose. He's got a great nose. Clever too. He'd be a great businessman if he wanted to be. I owed you guys one. And I owed York big time too. You guys didn't tell me that whole thing. I want to help you guys out. Is there anything?
I mean, I could have sworn news travels fast in this town. Also, those pictures are so
This is a police matter.
underdeveloped. Either that or just really, really low res.
Oh, well, okay.
George, look. These cigarettes. They're the same brand that York smokes. He's definitely been here.
Cheryl's been missing since the bar closed last night. This town will be deserted if this keeps up.
What do you think is really happening here in Greenvale?
Emily, let's focus on looking for York. I just hope there are more leads than a cigarette butt around here.
Oh, this is the part I was like, how the hell is he going to be able to track York down by sniffing a cigarette? Wouldn't he get the scent of the cigarette, not the scent of York?
Track his scent, can't you, boy? What do you think, officers? Let him help you out, why don't you? Oh, he'd make a fine police dog. I told you, we don't need.
Sounds good, Jason. We need all the help we can get. Come on, George. Let's let them help us.
They are civilians.
Do you have a better
But they
plan?
are civilians.
York might be.
York might be dead. I can tell you for a fact he is fine because I have been in his mind. So says Mr. Stewart. I don't. I just rhymed because reasons. I don't even know. I just want to get through this.
Let's have them help.
Thank you.
One thing. York missing in action. I'm back in charge. York will give me a hand if something bad happened to you guys. So promise me, call for backup at the first sign of danger.
Yes.
No, 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 no,
Listen,
no, no.
so I'm going to look around a bit longer. You go with Kaysen and follow York's trail.
Thank you, George. We're counting on you, boy. Welcome to the force, Deputy Willie.
You guys wouldn't believe how much I hate this part. There's like so much running on this particular chapter, and I was so happy when I was finally done with it, and now I gotta redo it. It's just I could have just like easily skipped it and been like, okay, I'm just gonna recap what happened. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to show you in all of its glory what actually occurs in this part.
Let's get rolling then.
Wow, the game got really
Okay.
loud all of a
I'm
sudden.
counting on you, Willie.
That cutscene was quiet as balls. Also, his tongue is just like
not counting
forever
on
stuck.
me, though, are you? Sheesh.
Put that pot down, maybe I will. So you get to play as Emily, and you pretty much just have to follow Willie, and he basically leads you in a big circle for a while, and then eventually goes to where he wants you to. Like, he takes the long way to get there. You have to run the whole way instead of getting into a car, because I guess he can't follow the trail when he's, you know, in a car. I honestly don't know what to say here, because it's a lot of running, and you don't have a stamina bar, like they removed that. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just see you guys when I get there, unless something interesting happens.
He can be a little selfish, but he's a good dog. He stayed with me all this time, through all the good and the bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go back a long time. I can't even remember a time when he wasn't around.
I had a dog when I was small, too. He was a beagle, so we named him B. Stupid name, I know.
I don't even
He
trust
hated
Kaysen
being
at this
left
point,
alone and always
because
followed me
he was
around.
in that
I
flashback.
could
He was the
tell
fat
him,
guy with the gas mask.
Even things I couldn't tell my parents. He'd look into my eyes and listen intently to anything I had to say. It's
I
like
don't know
he
why the
sympathized,
audio is so much
and he
louder
didn't
out
make fun
here
of
than it
me.
was when we were
He
in
just
the
listened.
bar. It's
When I was
weird.
done talking, he'd put a paw on my thigh. My worries just faded away when he did that. Made me feel like I was just a fool for worrying so much. Dogs are great that way.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they got a lot more wisdom than us humans. Even if they are betrayed. Well, they don't see it that way. Sure sounds foolish, but you know dogs, why they're always happy. I'm positive that even if man perishes off the face of the earth, dogs, why they'll just carry on, regardless. They see everything, you know. From their dog houses, they look out and they see what humans do.
I just noticed Kaysen has a dog picture on his right butt cheek. Why? I don't
Deputy
know.
Willie's calling for us. He's always like that. Let's get back to the chase.
Why do you have a dog face on your right butt cheek? What's up with that? Okay, I think this is the part where we switch over to York. This particular chapter is going to be switching between Emily and York up until the point where we arrive to where he is.
Thomas,
Oh God, no.
I know
I
that
forgot
your
about this part.
position is not of my concern, but you do.
Wait, what
need
is
to
he
stop
leaning
this.
on?
Untie me. Let me go, right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
If I had someone like you, things may not have come to this.
York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply, but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl.
But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
Grrr, trying to make him
York, I think I've said
seem
too
angry.
much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
Oh! I like the filter going on here. Simulating that there's a blindfold on. But seeing how it's white cloth, and I assume it's threaded pretty loosely, because you can see through it pretty easily. But I mean, it's white, so it's a lot easier to see through than like a black one. Thomas was smart, he would have put a black one on me. But he ain't smart, because he's Thomas. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's happening now. It's another cutscene. That just makes this part a little bit longer.
What's
I'm trying to
wrong?
get through it
Something's
as quickly as
bothering
possible.
you.
Oh no, it's just I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's, well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kaysen.
I've been a salesman for a long, long time. I never had time to talk with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big deal in Jersey. Just when you want to give something back, you got no one to give it back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did. So I always stay in that hotel whenever I come up here. Oh, sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there because I want to talk with Polly.
Does Polly know all this?
No way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something.
Probably actually does have a mother's complex. You got no
Right, let's
genitals,
get going.
Wally.
Deputy Willie disapproves.
Oh,
of any
Willie.
chit-chat.
I keep saying Wally. I
I'll
don't
make
know
it up
why.
to Polly some other time, I guess.
Wally, Willie Wonka. Willie, Wally. Alright, now we're York again
Zach, I'm
because
hungry, but I can't do much about that at the moment.
Thomas is certainly a great cook.
It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach?
Which reminds me, there's another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking, too. Why does God test us so, I wonder?
That coffee she made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
It's very creepy how I said this before, but like she fades through the filter, so it's weird. So it looks like she's on the opposite side. Obviously, that was a programming error that they made. This game's got a lot of bugs and glitches and shit, so I'm just gonna chalk that one up to them fucking up somewhere in that area. Because it happened the last time when I played through this chapter, and I thought it was maybe just a bug. So here I assumed, like when I first got here, I was saying this is probably where Thomas parked his police car, and York was in the trunk
It's
or
only
something
a hunch
like that.
now, but I don't think Nick killed Diane.
Are those leaves supposed to be in the shot?
What do you mean?
Me and Diane, we were, you know, pretty close. I'm sure some people might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her pretty well. Every time we finished talking, she'd bring up art. I'd make a face, you know, boring. And she'd always say, "You're so different from Nick. He's so much more intelligent."
Sounds like something she'd say.
Nick was one of the few people who she could talk to, you know. And vice versa for Nick, I suppose. Diane also told me that she was best friends with Nick. He'd have nothing at all to gain by killing her. I can't believe that one would try to kill the other. I just can't.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard that night, they were something else. Much more violent, more horrifying. Diane's voice sounded different, too. Different. Hard to explain. Of course, I couldn't make out what she was saying.
You told York all this?
Of course I did.
What did he say?
I know, that's fine. Something like that.
Yeah, I know, that's fine. It sounds like something New York would say. No, it's not.
Let's go then, and catch Diane's killer.
Oh, we stop. Oh. It stops sometimes just to switch back to York again.
Zach, about Emily. Don't you feel almost
See, she's through the filter and then she's
I've
not.
never felt that way looking at a woman before.
No, I'm wrong. It's a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach?
Anyways, I was very surprised when she came to my hotel room. Not in a funny way, don't get me wrong. It was really exciting, though. I thought I heard my heart thumping inside, you know?
It's inappropriate during an investigation. Right, Zach?
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here. Come on,
No.
hurry.
This is the same thing that happened last time. I'm following the damn dog, and he's like, "Hey, Deputy Willie's over here." I'm behind the dog. You're the one that's not following the dog. He was like way back there, and I was still behind the dog. I don't know why it does that, but that's the second time it did that to me.
Are you close
So-
to the Ingrams?
We're slowly
No, I
walking
mean,
all the way over
Well, I
there.
always say hi when I see them at their store.
Don't you think they make a wonderful family?
I guess so. Including Jim, I suppose they do.
Indeed they do. The ideal family, I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right? They talk a lot when I take them out. Yesterday, Mama and Papa, and this morning, Grandpa, always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't have any brothers, you know. Maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here, I always pay them a visit. Greenvale is really like a second home to me.
I can tell.
Deputy Willie's calling again. Enough about me. Let's get going.
Excuse me. Ooh. I just woke up, so I needed to get this out of the way before I started doing anything else.
For some reason in the darkness, I see Emily's face.
I don't.
When I first met her on the bridge, she looked so
Oh God.
dignified. And that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say. Her blonde hair lit by the dawn. Eating steak at the diner. Giving me directions in the car. The horror on her face in the gallery. And that coffee she made. And
Yeah.
it's like she's a goddess in a tight dress. Zach, let's pray that
I
she
didn't even know I
doesn't
can look this slow down. Oh, I can look at my crotch. I didn't know I could do that. Like, well, as soon as he said tight dress, I just wanted to look down a little bit, you know. And then I saw my crotch, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't realize they they programmed that much in. I thought you can only look a set amount down, so I never bothered to attempt to look any further down. Anyway, it's raining now. Let's run. Don't.
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here. Come on.
This game
hurry.
is so... No, Kason, no. First and foremost, it makes me stay behind him. He's behind us. I'm following the dog. It's him who's... Ah, God. Twice. This happened the first time I did the recording for this as well. It's a weird thing. He's like, hey, the dog's over here. It's... No, the dog is where I am. You're over there, unless you got two dogs, or the one that I'm following isn't real. Are you serious?
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here.
I
Come on,
know!
hurry.
He stopped! He stopped! This is where the scene ends, actually. But because I walked a little bit further, the game was like, no. What do you want me to do? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault, game. You have weird parameters on where...
York is nearby?
Also, she looks very happy.
Good job, Willie. Can we stop running now, please?
That was like lovey-dovey anime happy. Alright, so this part is free reign. You actually run faster than both Kason and the dog. But for some reason they have you move slower than both of them for that scene, so you can, I guess, not run ahead of them. Or maybe her love for York is making her run a bit faster.
Hey, so we took the long route here. You weren't playing with us, were you?
George, we found out where York is. George? George!
That sounds nothing like
I'm
George.
going in alone.
Hey,
Sounds like she was picking up a commercial.
No, I haven't. And that's why you get to stay out here and keep trying to contact him. I'm
How's she
just
gonna
going
do
to
that?
check things out. I'll stay out of danger.
She never
Trust me.
leaves her radio with
okay,
him.
if you say so.
So,
I'll take
I'm
care of
sh-
this here.
I'm trying to figure out how is he going to go about contacting him. She doesn't give him his radio. Oh, she doesn't give him her radio. I said give him his radio, whatever. She doesn't give him the radio that he needs to contact. She just goes in. Also, her pistol holds more ammo. So at this point, you actually do get to play as tongue-tied. You get to play as Emily in combat against the shadows. I think they're called shadows. Can't remember. Shadow people. Whatever. Bend over backwards zombies. And this is her first encounter with them. She only gets the pistol, so you don't get any other guns with her.
Stop right there! Stop!
Don't want to die. Why would you only shoot once? You know it ain't dead. Shoot it again before it starts bending over and backwards. So now you get to play as her. She gets the semi-automatic 9mm, which is Sheriff customed, so it holds 19 bullets instead of York's 16.
York, Emily is here. Time to say goodbye then.
Thomas, let me tell you one more time. It's not too late. I can help you. Just untie me and let me go. If you don't, the situation will be irreversible, unfixable.
York, no situation is reversible. Didn't you know that? Everyone, everything proceeds along a path preordained by fate. Goodbye then. I wonder who'll be the next person to open this door. Well, whoever that person is will be the one to decide.
I wonder what that tattoo says. I wonder. I wonder if it'll be explained in a minute or so.
All I can do now is wait.
I wonder. I still don't have that assault rifle. Freeze! Don't wanna die. Also, Emily cannot hold her breath, so you can't sneak by these zombies. But I can do this. It blew up the ones downstairs. That's not even fair. I saw you let me die. Right, they're gonna be up on these walkways. I think that's a health pack. No, it's ammo. I don't know why they're giving me ammo for Emily, seeing how she cannot use any guns outside of this one. She only has this one. Just watching the path above me. Remember what? That's the first time I've ever heard them say that. What do you remember, buddy? Oh, why are you holding fire, bro? He didn't even know where I was because he was looking around confused for a second. Huh, I wonder why there's a black splotch on this wall. Huh. Taking my time going up here. Whatever. Let's go. Let's keep going. Whoa. The lock on made me aim all the way. Stop shooting. Can I hit that barrel? Oh, that worked. It even killed this guy that was in front of me. There's still more of them. They're just chilling. It didn't get any of these guys. The targeting system is a little... I mean, not the targeting system, the AI, that's what I meant to say. The AI is a little wonky. I don't know if there's any more of them. I think there might be. No, this is the end of it, but for some reason you still hear them? I don't know why. So I can not save. I don't think you can even save as Emily. I don't know why they even put a save there. Take more? You can take as many as you want from here. And I believe in the last episode I said, I'd make a fort with these. I mean, the game gives me the option, so why not? I can't even keep any more in my toolbox. Alright, let me heal myself. And then grab another one, then I'll go. Can I sleep? I could rest here. I mean, she can sleep, but she can't save for some reason. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm redoing the level, because I never actually checked if I could save as Emily before. Because I had to go a chapter back to play it again, because, again, the recording borked up, so... Why is he wearing that on his neck now?
Took your time.
Thomas, you've got nowhere to run now. Just surrender yourself.
Emily, I've been waiting.
Lip syncing is very bad.
Where's York? Is he okay?
He's quite the handsome one, isn't he? I liked him the moment I saw him. He likes someone else, of course. Who do you think that is?
I'm asking you if he is okay.
Who do you think that is? That's what it said. There was definitely a you in that.
But me and Carol, we love not him, but a different person. My lovely G.
Oh my god, your lovely G. I wonder who that could be. G, because how many people are names begin with a G? I mean...
Please don't make me shoot you.
You're a silly, sad little woman. We're heading for devastation.
What's going on now? I think he's crying. His eyes are like twinkling. That's anime style tears.
Thomas, you're sick. But there's still time. We can get you help. I'll help you.
Too kind, Emily. As kind as a goddess. That's why he loves you. This town is soil. And only you are shining in it.
Only me? Really?
That's right, Thomas. Let's just leave here together.
It was so much better back then. We had so much fun. Emily, that was before you came. I won't let you have him. You
Oh god. It's really hard to hit him. Also, you gotta dodge hooks. He's easy to kill because everything he does, you can dodge.
You pig!
The game even has QuickTime events for this part. So, like, if you don't walk out of the way, it'll give you, like, a quick button prompt. Stop laughing! It's hard to hit you when you're fucking rotating and dancing. The aiming is terrible at this part. It's aiming above him. It's not even aiming where he is. There we go.
Take this!
It's like literally not aiming where he is. It's aiming above him. It's making it a little bit harder.
Have it your way. I won't let you take it. I'll show you how serious I am. I'll turn you into hamburger meat.
That face. For one, like I thought it would get like a little bit more harder.
Dodge this. This.
Whoops. That's the first time I've seen 2 button prompts for that. I guess that's the game's way of making it harder. He's almost dead.
This. How's this?
Game, would you aim where he is? Also, I wasn't even trying to roll. Where'd he go?
This. You pig.
I don't know what I dodged. I didn't see anything. I have to free aim it, which is kind of frustrating to do. Cause it's... What? Was that like a jalopy just now? What was that sound effect for?
You're gonna die, Emily.
You're gonna down that hook, bitch! Yep, back it! Stand still! You completely missed me. I don't even know why I had to dodge that. Would you stop? You have like no health. Stop it. Oh my god. Stop it! Are you done? Oh, I guess not. He didn't get to do this the last time I fought him. Where'd he go? Because I killed him before he got to swing around. I don't even know where he is. Where are you? Oh. Game!
You're gonna die, Emily. You.
There we go. Shit.
Thomas, don't make me shoot again. Surrender and turn yourself.
I shot him like 10, 15 times at least. That laugh. And he's still doing it.
That's enough, Thomas. Just come over here.
Emily, I'm so sorry.
I hate you so much. Die, you skanky swine.
What? This part makes no sense whatsoever. Cause one, what is he gonna do? Leap from all the way over there with a knife to stab me? So I don't know how that was even remotely dangerous for Emily. He would have to jump pretty damn far. Secondly, this part makes no sense as well. Because you would need, unless that knife is surgeon knife sharp, like a scalpel, it shouldn't be able to penetrate him so easily in the chest like that. There's no way. I mean, maybe poke him, but not go through his chest like that. I hate that part. And he's just swinging there. Why are there giant hooks in a clock tower in the first place? Also, who is bringing him up?
Thomas hanging there?
Why are you in here?
Oh my god.
There was no up in that subtitle just now. I'm just saying, I'm pointing things out because I got nothing else to say.
Zach, was that a gunshot? I hope nothing terrible has happened.
I like how I only heard one gunshot. Not the 50 gunshots that went off when I was trying to fight Thomas, just one. Willie! Wally! Help me. Please. Please.
Hey, Willie. Are you here with your owner?
He somehow managed to free my feet really easily. He didn't even attempt to do anything. He just... Or I guess my feet weren't free. The ropes didn't even look like they were tied. They were just where my feet were. So I don't understand what was just happening. Like the ropes were not tied around that chair. They were just down there. Anyway, there's a perfectly good bed. There's medkits, large ones. You don't see those every day. And at this point we just leave. There's a save and a sleep, but we don't need to do that. Also, we have no weapons. But we don't need them because we're not going to be fighting anything as York. At least at this part.
Hey!
York, are you okay?
I'm fine. Got to spend some quality time with Zach. I heard gunshots. Did you get our man?
York, Thomas is dead.
Oh god.
I shot him. He tried to kill me.
Thomas. I suppose that this is the fate you talked about. But Emily, what about the
What
murder?
was that? Casey was like pulling out a wedgie just
I had
now
to
or
shoot
something.
Thomas.
Thomas's actions may have surprised you, I understand that. But our job is to catch the killer, isn't it? You didn't let the killer get away.
York, are you saying that Thomas was not responsible for the murders?
What? That makes no sense.
That makes all the sense.
Emily, are you out of your mind? Thomas was certainly neck deep in this. But he didn't kill the girls. He has concrete alibis for all 3 murders. He also doesn't have the reverse peace symbol on his back. These are basic facts that for sure you haven't forgotten.
Then who?
I need you to be strong, Emily. If Thomas is not the killer, then there is only one other possibility. The only one with free access to the department files, and doesn't have an alibi at the time of the killings. Love G himself.
George? George is the killer?
Oh my god, it was George all
And
along.
since when did you start
Who would have
thinking
thunk
this?
it? Love G.
I wasn't sure to start with, but you saw the pictures, right? In that secret room in Carol's bar. That was when I became 100% positive.
But George didn't have the tattoo on his back.
Ah, right.
That
He doesn't
means
have a tattoo
George was
on his
doing
back.
stuff with Thomas,
But there is a pattern there.
which should be against the
What
rules
do
of
you
being
mean?
a cop.
Emily,
or
I'm not
something.
saying that the pattern was the tattoo. Remember what Harry said. There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape for eternity. And George's back is a perfect example.
Hey, you two. Could you explain this so I can understand what's going on?
Emily, come in.
Emily here. I've rescued Agent York from the clock tower. Thomas is dead. I was forced to shoot him.
I see. And you two are both all right?
York is a little weak, but we're heading back to the department now.
Okay. I'll do the same.
Emily, George is a friend of yours, isn't he?
Yes.
Then what we are about to do is going to be tough to deal with. Are you willing to go through with this?
York, I'm deputy sheriff. This might be a small town, but I take pride in that. It's my duty to make sure that we catch all the bad guys in Greenvale. Even if it means facing an end that I would never have hoped for.
Excuse me.
Okay. Then
I honestly don't know what to say at this point. I'm just
this case is going to
trying
end at
to
the sheriff's
finish.
department.
Case is gonna end. Sheriff's Department. Or is it? Dun dun
This is
dun.
madness. Willie, come on. Let's go with him. Chickening out now would be like leaving after eating the appetizers.
Ha ha, because he's fat. Ah, so funny. Not really. Alright, that's the end of it. I'm so frustrated I had to replay that. It wasn't as bad the second time around, I guess. I actually did it a lot faster than I did the first time, which is a little weird. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This has been Masamaki 21, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching again. This game frustrated me to all hell after that last recording, because I had to record it twice, as I said in the video, and I think I also said it at the very beginning of one of my videos that I uploaded this week. So it's what it is. Deadly Premonition is a mixed bag. The audio was crazy in this recording. I don't know what was happening, but like some cutscenes would be really loud while others would be really low. I had no control over that, so if it sounds weird in the video itself, I apologize. I tried my best to get like the low ones louder, and I don't know if it worked or not, but I was able to hear them when I was sitting here. But hopefully you guys, when you're watching, you'll be able to hear the cutscenes just fine. If not, there's subtitles. I always have subtitles on when I do playthroughs, just in case audio or something mucks up. You can still read what the people are saying and somewhat understand what's going on. But yeah, that aside, feel free to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like, you can check out some of my other videos. I got Mr. Mosquito 2 on the left. I just recently finished my playthrough of that. So if you want to go ahead and watch that, it's the sequel to the original Mr. Mosquito on the PlayStation 2. But it was only released in Japan, and I don't understand half of it as I'm playing it. Or you can click on the video on the right, which is my video of Well I Tried Far Cry 4, which is just a little snippet of gameplay that I recorded of Far Cry 4 when I played it. And as I always say, if you like Far Cry 3, you'll probably like Far Cry 4. It's the same game, but with elephants. So anyway, you all have a good day, and I will see you guys later.